To business news now, we are over to our friend Mike Eppel, where we are talking about the Super Bowl and the markets maybe still sleeping a little bit. Good morning, you, Mike.
Good morning, Melanie. There have been reports that some people are calling in a little under the weather this morning, perhaps staying up a little bit too late to watch the big game last night. And we're seeing a little bit of a sluggish start here on the morning markets. Stock futures are flat. The overseas trend isn't doing much of anything. And this is a change of pace, really, because we have been on quite the rally here. And when I say we, I'm talking specifically about the performance of the markets. Most recently, the TSX coming off yet another money-making week, and for the year, Bay Street's up 8.5%. Very strong start. Wall Street's been up 6 weeks in a row. The earnings haven't been bad. The U.S. economy, for all of the talk of it slowing down, maybe not. The jobs report that was in on Friday showed more than 300,000 jobs created in the U.S. labor market for January. We'll get the Canadian January jobs update on Friday of this week, and it is not expected to be anything to write home about. 5,000 jobs fewer is the forecast, so we'll see how exactly that plays out. Price for oil, meantime, at a 2-month high this morning. This is the U.S. continues to ratchet up the sanctions against Venezuela in that ongoing political battle, and that is crimping some supply coming into the U.S. market, but the price for gas has remained remarkably low, well below $1 per liter, and that's the peak price in and around the GTA. Coming up this week, we'll get earnings from General Motors. Today, the automaker is expected to announce another wave of job cuts, in this case in the office sector of the business, white-collar jobs, salaried and contract workers, maybe more than 4,000. Of course, late last year, they announced the closure of 5 plants, including the Oshawa assembly facility. Unifor took out an ad in the Super Bowl yesterday saying, calling General Motors un-Canadian, and General Motors saying, they tried to actually get a cease and desist order on that, didn't work, but that goes back and forth here, the war of words trying to save jobs at the Oshawa location. The POT ticker symbol went to Weekend Unlimited. That one starts trading on the Canadian markets this morning. It rallied 60% Friday on revelation of that. And Roger, there's some debate this morning whether or not Canada should actually be lowering the taxation rate on cannabis, because California is thinking about doing that because, of course, with the differential in price between the legalized market and the black market, we're still seeing a lot of black market trading. Of course, the supply is not there, so it might just be a moot point at this point until things get balanced.
Yeah, you talk to a lot of people. They're still getting them from various sources, shall we say?
Yeah.
So, and price point's one of them, right?
Well, what, $10 a gram or something of that nature, and the black market's still around $6. So, yeah, price matters.
All right. Mike, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.